Hey, what's up, everyone? Swinging Bull here with PB Alerts. Welcome to my earnings stream. Do these every week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Appreciate everyone coming to hang out. First and foremost, don't forget about our second annual Traders Paradise in-person live event. It's going to be in Chicago this year from June 9th through the 12th. Links in the description if you want more information on it. We'll talk about that a little bit more towards the end of the stream. But let me go back to the sticks real quick. Got Tesla on my left side. I got ENPH on the right side of my screen. We'll go to 5-minute charts while we await the earnings. ENPH is supposed to report. Hey, what's going on, Farouk? Good to see you, brother. Anyway, ENPH reports at 4:05 p.m. Eastern. Tesla reports at 4:10 p.m. Eastern. Farouk, I'll give you a little heart symbol there. Good to see you, brother. So we got a couple minutes to burn here. Let's just take a look at a couple things. Tesla, the consensus forecast for their EPS, 0.35, and the forecast revenue, 21.85 billion. We'll see what their data comes in, or we'll see how the price reacts once their data comes in. Their anchored VWAP's around like 280, probably around there. So they're trading under that right now. They closed the regular session at 238.05. They were up 4.6% on the day. Looks like we're getting a little pre-earnings volatility. We'll go 1-minute chart on these. All right, and their previous earnings reactions last time they reported in January 29th. Hey, what's up, TK? Yeah, Discord's been having some issues today. So matter of fact, I'm going to post the YouTube. Let me go back to the candlesticks just for a second. Anyone on Discord, if you can't see my screen because Discord's been having issues today, I'll post the YouTube link for you right there in the live stream chat. You can see it right there. So just go on over to YouTube. You shouldn't have any issues over there. But the last time Tesla reported earnings in January, they were kind of flat, to be honest with you. I mean, they were up a little bit. They were trading around 389 back in January before their earnings. And then when they reported the earnings, they were up a little bit, up to 400 a share, almost 3% change. The time before that was a nice reaction, a pretty big one. Expected move for Tesla, just so you know, for Friday's expiration is $28. That's plus or minus, right? So either up or down $28. But when they reported in October of last year, they were trading at 213, and the day after earnings, they were trading at 260. That's kind of the reaction I'm talking about. I'd like to see something like that today. We did open inverse iron condor with the Discord group this afternoon before the regular session ended. What time is it? It's 4:03 p.m. We got a few more minutes before the data's out, so let me just maybe share this trade with everyone real quick. Obviously, you can't enter it now because the regular session's over, but this is the trade I shared with the Discord group. Let me just pull it up here on the screen real quick. We just got another few minutes before the data comes out. Almost a 1-1 risk reward. It's 4 legs on this trade, all on the same trade ticket. We sold to open the 257.50 call. We bought to open the 255 call. Then we bought to open the 217.50 put. And we sold to open the 215 put. It's basically a debit spread on each side of the price of Tesla. That's what the inverse iron condor is. We paid $130 for each one, with a potential profit of $120 plus your $130 back, of course, because this condor is worth $250. It's $250 wide on each side. So it pays about 92% return if this works out. And as you can see from the graph, I don't care if Tesla has a positive reaction or a negative reaction. I can make money on either direction. The risk is I just don't want Tesla to be flat. If there's not a big reaction, then I'm going to just stop out of the play tomorrow morning after the opening bell I'll get a chunk of this 130 back that I used, and I'll move on to the next trade. But if we do get a big reaction, this is going to be an easy win here. So let me go back to the sticks. Okay, because I figured. Okay, so Tesla is already getting some volatility here. They did just wick up to 250, pulled back to the 240s. The data must be out. It's 4:05 p.m. Eastern right now. Data must be out. ENPH getting some crazy price action. They closed the regular session at $53.42. They just came down to $49.50 and shot right back up, and now it's kind of just down here at $51. But all eyes on Vanessa on YouTube. No kidding. ENPH got some crazy looking candles going on right now. Tesla is officially getting a negative reaction. Let's just be a little patient and see if this is going to be the real reaction. Sometimes the initial moves aren't really what it ends up doing. Let me just scroll down here. Shai Balor on Twitter was sharing his thoughts on Tesla about an hour ago. I'm sure that was a good stream there. Had a bunch of call activity, leap options on Tesla before the close. Derek on YouTube, you grabbed one share with a stop loss at it. Maybe it spikes up for you. Yeah, who knows? It's right now. It's being these candles got big wicks on them, so it hasn't picked a direction yet. I don't think it wicked up to 250 first, then wicked down to like in the low 230s, then came back up. Now it's back in 230s. It's just kind of hasn't really decided what it's going to do yet. Let me see if I can get some EPS and revenue data. I'm sure that's out. Okay, I got EPS and revenue data. Evan, thanks for posting that. Shout out to Evan on Twitter. Go ahead and post this on the bottom of my screen. Okay, so they did miss EPS. EPS came in at 0.27, missing expectations of 0.41. Revenue came in at 19.3 billion, missing expectations of 21.3 billion. So they missed EPS and they missed revenue. They're going to need some good guidance for this to get a positive reaction, I think. Gross margin 16.3%, operating margin 2.1%. Okay. Let's see what the guidance is going to be. Yeah, I agree, Vanessa on YouTube. Elon's been in the hot seat lately. It's going to take some really good guidance, something real special for this to catch a bid. I think I don't see it. They missed EPS by I think 20-30% or something. Yeah, could be Derek on YouTube. The Shy had mentioned it could pop maybe after, maybe due to Elon speaking on robotics afterwards. So the earnings call with the upper management at Tesla, we could get a secondary move there. ENPH is getting a negative reaction. They closed at 53.42. They're sitting down here around 47 and some change. Before I get off the stream, I'm going to show everyone how to get to that earnings call for Tesla, because I do agree that I think there very well could be a secondary move. And once the guidance becomes more clear, let me just show a couple things on ENPH real quick, because they are getting a negative reaction. Let's take a look. Their forecast EPS 0.72. The actual reported EPS came in at 0.68, so they missed by 6% on that one. Forecast revenue 360 million, and the actual came in at 356 million. They missed by 1% there, kind of in line. EPS is up 94% year over year. That is good, but investor, it's not good enough because the investor, hasn't caught a bid yet. Revenue up 35% year over year. So year over year EPS and revenue is good, but quarter over quarter, not so much. EPS down 28%. Revenue is down 7%. That's what we had on ENPH there. Let me just take a quick peek at Tesla again. Okay. Well, actually, Tesla's kind of just flat right now. It's not really doing much. It's basically sitting right where it closed at. So yeah, still undecided on Tesla, which way it's going to go. Once it picks a direction, it's probably going to be pretty quick. Pretty quick moving, I would think. Has not picked a direction yet. ENPH, we just went over that. Let me see here. I'm going to go back to Tesla just real quick. See if we can get a clear picture of what's going on. I think it's probably going to boil down to the earnings call, to be honest with you. A little bit of an outlook. Okay, this is probably what's going on here. So this is from okay, they're not doing guidance, and we've seen companies been doing this lately because of the tariff war, the trade war going on. Companies are withholding their guidance. It looks like a similar thing is going on here with Tesla. It says, quote unquote, it is difficult to measure the impacts of shifting global trade policy on the automotive and energy supply chains, our cost structure and demand for durable goods and related services. They say we will revisit our 2025 guidance in their Q2 update. So they're not even going to give guidance. That's why it's flat right now. They're not going to give guidance until their next earnings, they said. Interesting. Very interesting. So they withheld guidance. That's why it's just sitting here. Oh, I think once they do the actual earnings call, we could get a move there. I'm going to post this data from Shai. Thank you, Shai Balor, for posting this for me. This is better info to post here for Tesla. Shai puts it all nice and neat for us. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's basically what's going on with Tesla. There is no guidance right now. They're going to revisit it when they do their Q2 earnings. Of course, they just reported Q1. Got almost 1,000 people tuning in. Welcome, everybody. I do these earnings streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Streaming on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube right now. But yes, Tesla sales came in 19.3 billion versus the estimate of 21.4 billion, EPS of 0.27 versus the estimate of 0.42. We'll revisit their 2025 guidance in their Q2 update. So unfortunately, not going to get guidance from them today. So there's really not a whole lot more to talk about, except let me show everyone how to get to the web call for Tesla. Then I'll see if there's any guidance on ENPH. They probably withheld too. I mean, that's kind of been the MO lately. Companies they're just not putting guidance out until this the uncertainty goes away. Okay, so to get to Tesla's web call, I'll leave Tesla on the left side here. You could just Google Tesla Investor Relations. You just click on that first link there if you want. And right here, right on the featured image of that link. Matter of fact, I'll post this link on YouTube for everyone. You can screenshot it and type it into your browser when you get a chance. Okay, so that's the link for the web call for Tesla. And once you get here, you're just going to click listen to webcast. Okay, and once you click on that, it says here there's an hour and 15 minutes left until the webcast. It's the Q1 2025 financial results and Q&A. That Q&A, that's the key part there. And of course, anything that they say. So their earnings call is going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So about an hour and 15 minutes from now. All right. And I'll put the link to the web call at the bottom of my YouTube screen there. So let me move this back over. That's how you're going to get to the Tesla web call. Got about another hour and 15 minutes until that. So now let's let me give everyone the link for the ENPH web call, and we'll see what time they're doing theirs. So same thing. I'll keep ENPH on the right here. Do this. Okay, so ENPH Investor Relations. Just click on that first link. And yes, I'll accept cookies. And this is how you're going to get to the web call for them. Okay, so and you can also see the last web call they did back on February 4th. There, I think most people are here for Tesla. Okay, and you can get ENPH data there on this link too. So it's investor.enphase.com. That's where you're going to get everything for Enphase. All right, let's take a look here. Looks like Enphase, they had a negative reaction. They came down to about 45 and some change. It looks like they're trying to bottom out. Let me draw a fib on this real quick. Go the other way. Okay, so they have retraced 25% from the low, so that's around 47.69. They're ENPH trying to hold up there. We'll see if they can start clawing back. Tesla, still nothing really going on. Again, I don't think we're going to get a reaction until they do that web call. Let me look at some other things here. Let me refresh this page. Hope everyone's been having a good week. Today was nice and bright green. Heat map, super green on the heat map. Nice to see a heat map like this after everything the market's been going through the past couple months. Every single sector was green today. I noticed consumer discretionary was pretty high up. Consumer discretionary sector's been getting hammered lately, obviously due to the increased risk of recession, and the percentages of the chance of recession have been going up lately. That's why consumer discretionary is getting hammered. But there's a flip side to that. A lot of times the sector that gets hit the hardest, as soon as the fears of recession, the percentage chances go down again or ease, that's going to be one of the first sectors to pop, consumer discretionary. So it was nice to see some money going into that sector today. But every single sector green across the board today. Very nice. Go back here. Let me just check the sticks one more time. Yep, Tesla's still flat. Nothing going on with Tesla. I wish the candles were going off the charts right now, but there's just nothing going on right now. So 5:30 p.m. Eastern, that's where we'll probably, when they start that web call, maybe get a secondary move, or get a move in general, because we had a wick up, we had a wick down, and now it's flat. So maybe we'll actually get the move from their earnings call. So we'll see. And a couple things for this week. We do got the beige book tomorrow at 2 p.m. A couple Fed speakers after that. We got PMI data tomorrow as well. Thursday and Friday, I think, will be the market move days. Thursday morning, of course, initial jobless claim. So that's before the opening bell. Forecast on that is 220,000. We'll see what it comes in at. And so initial jobless claims Thursday morning. Friday morning consumer sentiment. A lot of investors have been looking at that lately. So we'll see what that come up. And then next week, it looks like more labor market stuff, initial jobless claims, employment report, unemployment report, hourly wages, that kind of thing. Let me go back here to the sticks. Yep. So it's about 4:20 p.m. Eastern. Nothing really going on for Tesla. Trading flat. Let's see if we end up getting a move. Oh, I see Farouk on YouTube. What's up, brother? Let me post that earnings data that Shai Balor gave us again. Put that at the bottom, just so people joining the stream right now, they know that the guidance was held. That's really what's going on. All right, the guidance was held. They did miss sales. They did miss EPS. No guidance. They're gonna withhold it. They're gonna revisit it on their Q2 earnings. So we're just gonna have to wait. Maybe this turns into a nothing burger and we don't get a reaction because they withheld the guidance, or they say some really good things or what have you on the earnings web call and we get a move then. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Let me go back over here to Discord, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like I missed anything. So a little after 4:20 now. So what we can do is I wanted to talk about our in-person event we got coming up. Again, this is our second time doing it. Last year we did it in Delray Beach. The whole staff went, and we got a chance to meet closely with a select few amount of members. We had like 10 people come last year. It was nice and private and intimate. We had private dinners. We did live trading every morning. This year's in Chicago. It's going to be a lot more people at this one. It's from June 9th through the 12th. This is the second one we're doing. You'll see a link in the description of the stream, and it'll take you to this page that I'm on right now. Okay. We have 3 different tickets to choose from, but I'll just kind of go over a little bit of the information on the in-person event of Chicago first. It's going to be at the Hyatt Regency in Chicago. Real nice hotel. And a little bit about this event. Doing live trading at market open. So definitely bring your laptops so you can trade alongside with us. All right. We're going to be making money in the morning, probably trading the opening moves. We do that every morning. And so June 9th through the 12th, it's going to be a 4-day event. There's going to be interactive workshops, and that's basically designed to identify your biggest blockers and give you, the aha moment, hopefully. We're going to do live masterclass on advanced options and swing trading. I'm going to go over a couple advanced trading strategies that I like to trade and teach everyone some new things. Multi-leg strategies. So we're also going to do the owner of the company, Big Quench. His name's Austin. It's going to be step-by-step instruction from him on how to use his. He has an advanced range trading strategy he's going to share with everyone. There's also going to be an AI and tech space deep dive. That's basically insights on where institutions are placing their bets, now through the remainder of the fiscal year 2025. That's going to be hosted by Shai Balor. Everyone knows Shai. Huge presence on Twitter. He's also part of the PB Alerts family. He's going to be there in Chicago. It's going to be a great session with him. I can't wait. We also have another special guest that's going to be attending. They're going to have their own session. Lou Bassanisi. I'm sure a lot of people know who Lou Bassanisi is. He's been on several major financial media networks. Fox News, all kinds of other big media outlets. Lou Bassanisi is going to be there, and he's going to have his own session. It's going to be guidance on how to develop as an investor. I'm really looking forward to that. And when we go to these private dinners, I'm looking forward to meeting him and picking his brain a little bit. And we also have a new indicator, a trading view indicator that we're releasing. We've already been using it. It's been working great. And once you buy the ticket, make sure you contact the hotel immediately, because we reserved a block of 50 rooms, and you're going to get a discount. It's included, you buy the ticket, you automatically going to get the hotel room discount. So make sure you get that locked and loaded as soon as you get the ticket. It's going to be lots of private dinners and deep dive mentorship sessions with all of the staff and everyone that's going to be there. So I'm looking forward to it. Just the live trading every morning, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to introduce 2 trading strategies. I'm going to live trade those during the regular session and actually open up the trades and build the trades out, so everyone knows how to build the trades out, because my strategies are a little bit more in depth, if you will. But I'll be live trading with everyone as well with the more advanced strategies. But even just live trading in the morning, making money in the morning at the events, is just fantastic. So the first package is the bronze package. All right, this is basically the basic ticket. And don't forget, when you see the price on these tickets, they are running a special right now, 40% off of these tickets. I don't know how long the special is going to last. I think maybe another week or two. But 40% off. I mean, geez, that's a huge savings. So if you get the bronze ticket, that's going to be you get 2 days out of the 4-day seminar. It includes lunch. There's, again, live trading at market open, so you get to watch the real trades in real time. You do get the AI and tech market deep dive with Shai, basically where the big money and institutions are placing their bets and putting their money. With the bronze ticket, you still get the exclusive trading view indicator reveal in interactive trading obstacle workshop, and you still get to hear from Lou Bassanisi. So that even if you just get the bronze ticket, you still get all that stuff. And then, of course, the next package up is the silver package. That gets you 3 days out of the 4-day event. And it's everything that we just talked about with the bronze package is obviously included in the silver package. But in addition, with the silver package, you're going to get the advanced options and swing trading master classes. That's one of the extra bonuses from the silver that for the silver that the bronze doesn't have. And you are also going to get Austin's range trading strategy and live Q&A sessions with the PB team, personal investment checklist process with Lou Bassanisi. So that's the silver package. Everything in the bronze, plus some really neat stuff on top of that, and you get an extra day at the conference. And the top package is the gold package. I believe those tickets are sold out. There actually there might be a few left. So the gold package obviously includes everything that the bronze and silver includes. You get the full 4 days, of the conference. You'd be there the whole time. Lunch included, of course, every single day. But with the gold package, that's where you're going to get the VIP dinners, the private dinners. And you're going to be able to sit down with all the staff and everyone that's going to have a session that's going to be presenting. You're going to be in private dinners with them, basically going to dinner with millionaires. You get to sit down and pick their brain, ask questions, and hang out and just talk about all kinds of things. So that's the gold package. You get the private dinners. You're basically sitting at a table with millionaires, and of course the deep dive mentorship session. So basically one-on-ones to help. This is a high impact training session designed for serious traders who want to level up, basically. And full access to everything training and strategy revealed. So no limits, no missing out. Basically every insight, every technique completely unlocked. And that's the gold package. All 4 days of the conference is included in that. And again, 40% off. All these tickets are 40% off right now. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but get the savings while you can. So anyways, this is just kind of the overview of our next in-person traders event. It's Traders Paradise is what we call it. Last year we did Delray Beach. I actually live in Florida, so I jumped in my truck and drove over. It was awesome. Got to meet some awesome Discord members, and this year's just going to be 10 times better. So again, second annual Traders Paradise. It's in Chicago. It's at the Hyatt Regency. Links in the description. If you click that link, it takes you exactly to the page I was just on. This is where you can get your tickets, and you can see all the info that I just went over, and you can see the different tickets you can choose from. And again, 40% off right now. Can't beat it. Not sure how long that discount is going to be there, but and once you buy the ticket, get the hotel room locked and loaded. And I believe it's connected where once you buy the ticket, the Hyatt Regency in Chicago is I believe they're already going to know that. I believe it's connected through the back end where they're going to know. If for some reason they don't mention it when you're booking the hotel, just tell them you bought the Traders Paradise 2025 ticket, and you will get the discounted hotel rooms. We only blocked off 50 rooms. So that's what I'm saying. When you get your ticket, make sure you get that hotel locked and loaded, because once those 50 rooms are booked, and if we're still selling tickets, you're going to have to pay full price for the hotel. So you want to get those hotels booked right after you get your ticket. And again, the Hyatt Regency should know, because I believe the transaction kind of you buying the ticket, it kind of electronically notifies them. But if for some reason they don't mention it, just tell them you bought the ticket. You might have to email them a receipt saying it, and you'll get the discounted hotel room. But links in the description, takes you right to this page I was just on, has all the information. I can't wait to meet all the new people. A lot of the people that went to our Traders Paradise last year bought tickets for this year. They're coming again. So that tells you, they really enjoyed the last one. And this one just has so much more included in it compared to last year. So we got a lot of repeat people buying tickets. And I'm looking forward to meeting all the new people, because there's a lot of people I haven't met in person yet. And of course, can't wait to speak with Shai and all the other analysts and Lou Bassanisi. It's just going to be a fun time. But links in the description. I hope you can attend, and if you do, I look forward to meeting you. Outside of that, just in general, if you're looking for a new home, I'm the Swinging Bull with PB Alerts, and there's links in the description. You can join our Discord. You can join for free if you want. It doesn't cost you any money. Check out the free section, see how you like it. Or if you just want to jump right in, we got a day trading coach, a swing trading coach, and then I'm basically the advanced options coach. So we got something for everyone. So if you are looking for a new home, check the links in the description. And if you do join, just tag me in the chat. I'll come by and say hello, and definitely look forward to meeting you. But just a little recap on the earnings. Tesla, it is green a little bit. It's up about $2 a share from where it closed at. So at least that's something, but not really much action going on. The earnings webcast call with Tesla is in about an hour. It's at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And again, I'll post the link on the bottom of this YouTube screen, and you can screenshot it. But that link right there, that'll get you to the Tesla web call. ENPH had an initial negative reaction. It is starting to claw back a little bit, so just keep your eyes on it. We want to see this starting to make higher lows and after hours and start clawing back some of these fib levels. It's trading right around, I closed the regular session at 53.43, trading right around 48 and some change. It's down about $4.65 a share right now. But it is trying to claw back nonetheless, so just keep your eyes on it. S1, I really would like it to hold like 47.50 around there would probably be my S1. S2, 45 and some change, which would be the after hours low. We don't want to see it coming back down there for the bulls, but keep your eye on it. I'd like to see around 47.50, possibly around 40, the upper 47s maybe hold as a higher low. Maybe it'll increase my confidence that this is in fact going to start retracing back up. But Other than that, not really much excitement as far as the stock price reactions to these earnings data. Again, it's going to be all about that web call with Tesla at 5:30. Unfortunately, they did not release guidance, and they're not going to do that until Q2 earnings. So kind of got to wait on that. But again, maybe we get a move at that web call. That's all eyes are going to be on that. But yeah, with that said, I hope everyone enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern for the next set of earnings. And if anyone needs anything, just shoot me a DM in Discord. You know, I'm pretty good at getting back to people pretty quickly. Even if you just need to bounce a trade idea off me, more than happy of chatting with you about that and giving you my opinion about the trade. But other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope everyone has a good night. And I'll see everyone in the next stream. Cheers, everyone. Bye.